Okay, so people who've watched this channel before, camera, might have a vague idea that I've got a somewhat fondness for Transformers Prime Deluxe or Warrior, whatever they called them, Hotshot. It's a really cool looking figure, nice design. I love the little goggles. Cool little cool little figure. Wow, I'm doing well. I should restart this. Not going to. And so in one of the boxes I got from SirToys, yes, more Hotshot, more power. However, a little bit of a twist, because I suppose we should just get the rip the band-aid off, as you American folk like to say. Why isn't that going in there? That's better. Rip the band-aid off, as you American folks like to say. That's Studio Series Deluxe Barricade. This is somewhat on the large scale. Quite. Yeah, it's probably at least Voyager getting on towards a leader these days. It's big. And it's still got the pattern here. Can't remember if this actually had like an orange or flame in the background with the yellow over the top. Don't remember. Maybe that's wishful thinking. Still there. Bright lights are painted. It feels really nice. These don't want to click. These little grooves here, they go into a little tab there. For some reason, they just don't want to sit on there. Let me just turn it over for a second. For some reason, they just don't quite want to sit in place. I mean, there's no reason they shouldn't that I'm aware of, but they just don't want to quite sit in place. Maybe it's just a tolerance thing, I don't know. Some intolerance, good times. But yeah, basically, very pretty thing. Very nice, very solid plastic. Do love greatly. I've just noticed for some reason. No, so this weird, all of a sudden, very blue corner there caught me out, but it's the same on that side. So, all right, fair enough. Right, okay. I guess we should probably transform it, should we? Yeah, sure, why not? This is going to get big, so let's just bring this up. So, as with the original, first thing I like to do, if I can do it, is get the arms, these doors loose, but it doesn't want to let me do that, so I'm going to wriggle these arms loose, if I can. Like I say, this is... Can I get those loose? There we go. And then pop the door loose. Alright, fair enough. Okay. Wonder if this one will let me take it. Give me the door. Give me the door. Give me there. Right, good. And then get the arm loose. Okay. Get the door bit just all loose, untabbed from the back here. Good. And now we just need to hinge this down. Okay, might as well do the legs while we're here, so we're going to straighten them out a little bit. Rotate this hinge here somewhere. At the same time, you also need to bring down the feet a little bit. Rotate that back, just try and make sure everything's nice and level. And still, as with the original, slightly annoying that this sticks out lower than the foot. But they are angled slightly, so I guess I don't... I mean, you can flatten that off if you want. Have the feet like that, but it doesn't look as cool, so whatever. Personal preference, it's always a thing. Might as well split the legs. Neat. Okay, let's angle the camera slightly better for the top piece. Stay. There we go. Right, okay. So we're going to wiggle the shoulders loose if they aren't already. Hint. And then just make sure that's out of the way for now. And then try and to wriggle this bit loose and try to do the automorph thing. Come on. Right, is the automorph not attached to the head on this? Doesn't look like it is. Okay. So now we basically want this blue hook to just go in that piece there. So automorph. Come on. Tab in. Angle these up a little bit. I like the shoulder pads to be a certain way. That We'll just do the last bit of tidying up. We'll just fold up the back of there, and that little nubbin sticking out here should just sit in the back there. Not sure if it actually does properly on this. Maybe it needs to go... that's plugged all the way in. That's quite nice now. But that should just sit... Come on. So just sit in there. And we have it in roller mode. And let's just turn off the light for a minute. The head's nice, it just seems more like a prototype. Like, you know, lick of paint, that'd be a dandy little head. I mean, it's the Bumblebee head rather than the Hotshot head, because I do miss the goggles. But still, nice enough little noggin. But, let's just turn the light back on. Just look at the size of it. I mean, this was a reasonably solid mould. I mean, apart from the dodgy automorph thing here, which still doesn't work great, but you can get it to work. But feel how tight this hip is. No messing around there. Tight joint. That's probably the loosest one, but there's a screw, I can tighten it. These... You know what? There's no messing around. It's got plenty of joints. It's all reasonably solid. I mean, this feels a little loose, but not enough to complain about. It's just, it's a figure I really like, scaled up to, well, making fun out of Masterpiece kind of size. Which, I mean, you know, Masterpiece, sometimes they need to be brought down a peg or two, don't they? And just in case you hadn't already worked it out, to give you some real scale. Deluxe Titans Return Quake. It's big. It's genuinely big. And that's screaming out for an Autobot symbol. Right there. Or maybe there. That'd be interesting. But yeah, it's... you know what? Genuinely a really nice figure. Like, they've got the red still on the legs and there and there. It's just, you know, right, the paint's a bit thinned. But so what? Honestly. And I might put a bit of super glue around this nubbin to make it tighter, so that when it plugs into there it actually stays. Because there's nothing around it for it to interfere with. It should be alright if I did that. But yeah, it's genuinely really nice, really big, really solid, really chunky figure. And every now and then, that's just what the doctor calls for. You just want something that you're not going to have to worry about all the little bends and all the little... and the head's going to come off and turn into a robot. Oh, no. And you're like, just give me something solid. Yes! Meat. Power. Brute force. Chunky. The only thing some people would prefer is if this had ratchet joints and... Hang on. Soft ratchet. But still... yeah, nice figure. Genuinely very nice figure. Do love. Thank you, SirToys. Thank you very much. I'm going to go because I've got to go to work soon. So, I should be Ugly, I should be Wretches, and I shall see all of you in the next one. Laters!